Okay, collective. I just would like to show you the cards on this board. And as I'm showing you these cards, I want to say to you, remember, well, I don't know. I won't be so bold as to say you've seen any of my other readings. But in my previous reading, I did mention the in between. And that there is a space between moving from the past into a future that sometimes you need to sit for a minute and take a rest, pour into yourself, and look at some of the things that you can do better in the next. It is not to start something new immediately. That is not the wisest thing. If something has ended and you feel rejected, even though you feel like you gave and you sacrificed a lot for it, and someone was still not grateful, don't try to go and start something new and create another body in the wake of everything. Don't try to go and feed something into someone's head that you know is not what they are looking for. Well, I should say not what you're looking for. And that's going to cause an issue with another being. Don't do it. You let whomever rejected you and decided to walk away and do them for now, do that. I say this because this is the Nine of Wands. A lot of the times, and no offense, this is a karmic relationship that's going to have some cycles until you are really truly done. Now, this is the Nine of Wands. This is the Ten of Wands. So maybe someone is done and is walking away, has decided that, what they're getting isn't enough, or maybe they're given too much and they've decided to go. But again, this is the Nine of Wands, and that's moving forward, but this is in the middle of the reading. Maybe it's the Nine of Wands for you because you don't want to move forward. You fought for this. You wanted this. It's wounding your ego. It's hurting your pride. It's making you rethink your decisions. It's like, why did I need to do this? Oh my gosh, I'm getting another story and I don't really want to say. I want to just... You like, why did I even do this when I could have done something else? You did it because you wanted to. And it didn't turn out because, man, was this karma? Was this a situation that involved more than two? And now, even though you're feeling a certain type of way, is that why it's easier for you to move on to the next? And it's a page offer. I will tell you this. If you have a certain type of offer for an individual, just make sure you make that offer. This is, what year are we in? 2025. If you just keep it real with a person, here's the thing. If you out there like that, right? Anyway, and if you just decide to keep it real with a person, they have two options to be like, cool, okay, let's go from where you're telling me, or, you know what? I'm cool on that, but it was nice meeting you. I wish you luck in your endeavors. Give the person the option. Don't try to sell them some story when you feeling like this and going through this, you know? So don't start something new with somebody unless they know that it's a party too. Let that person party. Maybe they want to let their hair down. Maybe they want to party too. Maybe they want to party in the way that you're partying. Maybe they know that, this is cool for now, but this truly isn't what I'm looking for either. Give them that option to then have fun with you. Then y'all just have created another little soul tie, but fine. Go off on your own if that's what you into. I am not saying, what do they say now? Oh, no judgment. All I'm saying is do you. Like, I don't have a dog in that fight. But like, honestly, don't do this. You feeling this way. You feeling that way. You feeling this way. You know, you feeling rejected. You feeling a little bit used. And you probably were. You know, there's a lot of wands. There's wands and there's cups. So there's fun. But something tells me that it was more than that for you. Or at least you thought it was. Hopefully it wasn't from some unlearned wounds that you had to go through, because this means cycles. This is lessons learned. But have you learned your lesson? Maybe so, because this is the Ten of Wands. But I'm not going to sit up here and be like, you know, you're the victim. You walked away from something. Somebody walked away from you. I guess the only thing I could say is, like, truly look at your patterns. Like, this is the Nine of Swords, right? I really feel, and I know maybe I haven't sounded too empathetic, but like the Nine of Swords really truly is no joke. It's not cool feeling rejected in any type of way at all. And then having to look at yourself, having to look at your previous patterns. And I mean, that's not really what those aren't swords. I'm thinking about Ten of Swords though, because there's the Nine of Swords. So maybe you are, you know, numbers are numbers. But like right here, I mean, that's like a physical toll. That's like a body toll, mental toll, body. That can affect everything in life. And then you have to go out and put on the mask and have a good time. And I know that there is this urge to want to have temporary fixes, right? Because we have these cups and this Three of Cups. It's like temporary fixes aren't going to fix it. The only thing that's going to fix it is probably a Four of Swords, which is like going within. Because I feel a Three of Swords right now. I'm quite sure that if I clarified this, we definitely see a Three of Swords. You going through some kind of heartbreak. Have you caused heartbreak before, though? Is this karma? I just want to say, because sometimes when you need to do introspection, you also need to question yourself. So what am I going through, and what could possibly be the lesson I'm learning in this? Is this something that has occurred before for me? Because again, this Nine of Wands is lessons. All right, y'all. So on the board, we have Gemini. We have Libra and Aquarius. We have some Scorpio. We have some Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. I'm leaning more towards Taurus for this. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah. It's going to be okay, though. You know, we all have to learn, and unfortunately, Spirit doesn't really choose favorites. If there's a lesson to learn, if it is as above, so below, we gonna get it somehow, especially if you're on this journey. The only thing that I could tell you, though, is that if you are on this journey and you feeling this way right now, that means that you are so loved, because God believes in you to be able to rise above any patterns that you have, any difficulties that you have, and to ascend. Trust me in that. The weak don't survive stuff like this. Only the strong do. We are brethren. It's going to be all right.